When I was 6, I was molested by my grandfather, and repeatedly was up until the age of 11. I would typically be sent to his house on weekends, occasionally with my mother staying for visits during the week. Due to my grandma being dead due to cancer, she was never around to witness it, and he would always pressure me to do things with him and never say anything to anyone about it. I felt filthy and pissed each time it happened, and because I was so young, I couldn't do much to physically stop it. Until Christmas Eve. For Christmas, my mother was visiting my grandfather to celebrate, and due to her being an alcoholic, she was asleep in one of the guest bedrooms. So my grandfather was in the kitchen, cleaning up, and I was watching television. I then heard a thud in the kitchen and rushed to check on what it was. It was Grandpa, with a face dropped on one side and a numb leg. I quickly asked, "Grandpa, what's wrong?" He could only answer in a thick slur, and that's when I knew he was having a stroke. We learned about it in school. We had also learned how to call 911 to save the person, but that wouldn't be necessary. And realizing this, I simply stood up, smiled at him, keeping eye contact, and walked back to the living room to continue watching television. And then I waited, watching movies, until it hit the mark where it was most likely too late for anything to save him. I then got my mom and told her what was happening in the kitchen. Mom called 911 and stayed with Grandpa until the ambulance came. Mom hopped in the ambulance to follow Grandpa too, while I was sent to the next door neighbor's house. And he died in the hospital, and up until the funeral I had to play the facade that I was the innocent granddaughter. And to this day, nobody in my family knows what I did. Zero sympathy for him. Child abusers are shit, and double shit if they are family. One question though, did this help you heal? It did. Getting closure really helped me. Guessing that Mom turned to alcohol due to Grandpa molesting her too. Did you tell her what he did? How did you get him to stop? I never ended up telling my mom what happened. And no, he didn't stop. He did it any opportunity he could.